to service this plasma TV, we'd like to lay it down on its face flat. Okay, we want to do this on a flat surface. Okay, there are speakers on the side of the plasma, and we don't want to carry the plasma TV by the speakers which are attached to the main body. We'd like to carry the unit, by the main body. Okay, next, what we'd like to do is take off the panel, the rear panel of the plasma TV. But to do that, there are a few things we need to remove. First is the plasma stand right here. It's on the back of the panel. It's secured by a set of what we call this hex screw. To loosen the hex screw off, right? So here I got one. Okay. Just make sure you have the right size hex screw. Now to continue, the stand is secured by 4 hex screws, which I've now taken off. Oops. Next, we'd like to take off the speakers attached to the plasma on its side. Again, they are secured by hex screws. Now, of course, we'd like to take off the speaker wiring from behind the plasma panel. So now we've got that for the left side, and we've got that taken off for the right side. Now to continue unscrewing this left speaker, there we go. Another hex screw, and we can loosen the left speaker, and off it goes. Here's the left speaker for the plasma TV. I should tell you what the model of this plasma TV is. It is a Pioneer Plasma PDP 503PU. Now I need to work on the left speaker. Okay, I loosen the upper screw, and I take the lower screw altogether off. Okay. Make sure you keep the screws where they don't get lost. And here's the right speaker, which I will carefully put aside. Okay. And I'll put the stand on the side as well. Now we're left with the main plasma TV unit. Now what we'd like to do is take off the rear panel in order to service the TV. The panel is actually, or the rear actually has 2 panels, upper panel and a lower panel. It's the upper panel that needs to be removed in order to have access to the power supply. And there are a bunch of screws behind it here on the panel, and the way to know which screws need to be removed in order to take off the panel are the arrows. There are these service arrows. If you look closely, there are service arrows across the, right beside where the screw is. Okay, and there are many of them all around the rear panel, and that tells you that those are the screws that you need to unscrew in order to take off the rear panel. I'm working on unscrewing the panels, or the screws. Alright. This will take a while. So. Now I think I've got all the screws taken out, and I'm ready to take off the rear panel. And voila! There goes the inner workings of the plasma TV. These are heat sinks right here. That tells you right away that these parts generate heat, and therefore we have cooling fins in there. This is where the unit is plugged in, and that will be a noise filter for the power. Noise filter to filter out electrical noise. It's attached to the front panel switch on here, and once it's switched, it goes to a fuse box and a board in here. So this right here, this panel right here, although covered, is the power supply board. Now we need to take off the power supply board. It is secured by screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this little protector sheeting on there, which we need to unsecure these 2 screws. I just received this part. It's a power supply board, supposedly, that I found from a store on eBay, and it matches the part number or the part code for the power supply of this particular plasma, and that is an AXX 1064. Alright, so I'm now unpacking this unit, and hopefully I will see something similar to this. Looks like it was carefully wrapped. I've got a receipt right here. The part is bubble wrap. Of course, it's shock sensitive, and therefore they have to bubble wrap it to absorb the shock when you dance it. Okay. So far what I'm seeing is something closely similar to that unit. Okay. Let me carefully take this packaging off. And what I see right here looks fairly similar to what I'll be removing right there. Hopefully this part works. According to the vendor, it is a brand new item, not an item taken from another working unit. Alright, now I'm gonna take the old unit off, which is secured by 4 screws. Okay, gotta make sure I'll put the screws on here, so I remember where they came from. Okay, unsecure the screws, and I'm doing a little lift right here. And the challenge will be detaching the wires from this board. Okay. There's hardly any room. And I need to remember how they are attached. That's a bit of a challenge right there. Let's see. Now I'm using this tool to individually take off these connectors. There you go. This was the lower one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a computer tool. Got new board reconnected, and we're gonna replace it right back and attach the screws where they originally were. Oops. First, you wanna just put the screws in place. Make sure that they screw in. Don't tighten them yet.
We are going to turn the main switch on right here.
Test out the system. See if it will power on. Let me see. Oops.
And there's the red light saying that is on standby. And then now I turn on the LCD right here, the power button. We turn on my system here, the PlayStation 3.
All right. There we go. It's working. Hopefully this will last us another 8 years, which is the amount of time the TV has been running until the power supply broke.